Hi, I'm Lisa from Mrs. Spangler in the Middle, and today I want to talk to you about how to analyze an argument before writing an essay. So, a lot of times kids struggle with argumentative essay writing, and a lot of times that's because argumentative essay writing is text-based, and they're not really sure how to analyze that argument in the text. And so if they don't understand the argument in the text, they surely can't write about it, right? So let's take this super micro text, for example. So if students were meant to write an essay based on this article, they first have to analyze the text. The first step to analyzing an argumentative text is to determine the focus of the argument. Another way to say that is, what is the claim? Well, in this article, the claim doesn't come until the very last sentence. Education. That's going to be step one. That is the focus of the argument. That is the claim. Step two is to look for evidence that supports that claim and decide if it's relevant and sufficient. So let's look for the evidence. So instability. Well, right here it says that frequent transfers make it difficult to build stable programs. That goes along with the instability. Now, what about academic distractions? Inequality. Well, some college athletes earn thousands or even millions of dollars, while most students rely on part-time jobs or even student loans. So here we go, part-time jobs, student loans. That shows sort of the inequality, or maybe even a better word would be imbalance. And then the third reason was academic distractions. And the text says that research shows that repeated transfers can disrupt academic progress and delay graduation. And of course that's true, because when you transfer schools, you have to transfer all of your classes, and sometimes they don't always transfer. So that could delay graduation. So we do have relevant evidence, and it also seems like we have mostly sufficient evidence, but let's go on to step three. Step three is to evaluate the argument. We have to decide if it's based on facts or opinions. And we can do that by asking ourselves what parts are proven and what parts are the author's beliefs. Well, when we look back at the text, it's facts that college athletes are earning thousands or even millions of dollars. We can look that up. It's facts that repeated transfers can disrupt academic progress and delay graduation. A lot of us teachers have seen that happen to different folks we've known. What could be a little bit of an opinion is the ability to build stable programs. That's debatable, right? And it's also debatable that this harms college sports and education. It's debatable. Does it really harm it? We don't have a lot of facts or figures to back that up. So when we look at all of that information together, that would suggest that this argument is probably mostly valid because there are facts, but there are a couple of opinions that are still debatable. So bottom line, this argument has some facts that we could use in an essay, but we have to be careful to separate those from the opinions. And so that's my three-step process for analyzing arguments.